Hello and welcome to Crazy Danish Hacker. Today we're going to talk about a video on YouTube where a person is talking about how the Google Chrome browser is always listening. So here I have a high quality microphone hooked up, and I have also opened the same website as he did. We can see we have a few Google ads here. And I also have a few other websites with Google Ads. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to keep my browser open. I'm actually not going to close it. Because if the browser is always listening, then clearly I don't need to close it to prove a point. So in this video I'm going to talk about muesli bars. That I really like muesli bars and maybe protein powder from companies like Nutramino and working out in fitness centers and many other things, maybe even dog toys as well, like the other researcher on YouTube. Maybe you could even find a dog toy which is red or green or plush, as in the fabric. Dog toys are the best. So let's hit F5 and see what happens. And I bump the microphone. So no protein powder, no dog toys. Let's try another website. Still nothing. Let's try this website. Nope. And let's try this website. Also nope. I don't think I requested shoes, so that's a pretty big no. Let's try and talk about, let's see, what else could you get ads for? Let's see, there are so many ads. Perfume. I really like perfume, especially perfume that smells really nice. If only I had a lot of perfume or a place where I could buy perfume from online. That would be great if I could buy perfume from an online website. So let's try again. Shoes? Nope. And nope, that's not a Google ad. I think this is. So I've seen these before. And this one is funny, but it has nothing to do with perfume. And let's see. Sorry that I'm cutting between sometimes when I'm saying stuff, but that is because wondering what this is. That's because sometimes I hiccup or burp and I don't want to have that on camera. So what is this? Oh, that's definitely not perfume or anything else that I mentioned, but it does look very cool. And the last one, shoes. What are we going to get? We get shoes again. And some other stuff that I was looking at the other day. This is also Google Ads. And I was actually looking at this in particular. So the way that Google Ads usually work is that you go to a website, you look, for example, a search for something like this type of toolbox, and Google will remember that if they have Google Ads tracking on that website, and then they will show you ads for that. So in case of the other researcher, that is possibly a hoax, as in when the browser was opened, the ads were rigged to show exactly what he wanted. That's not very hard to fake. And there are some other things on my mind. But basically, when you go to a website, Google will remember it, especially if you used a long time on that website looking at something particular, and they will show you ads for it for some time. And in case you don't like ads, then you can just say stop seeing this ad. And you actually generally Google will stop showing those ads. So I like that feature, because sometimes I get quite annoying ads, so that's why I like it. But let's try again. Maybe Google, is a bit slow updating my preferences, So, yeah, this is not really shoes or perfume or protein powder or dog toys. Nope. See, I've also been looking at stuff in Unity engine, so this is also relevant. And I'm still not sure what they do. Maybe it's because I looked at some hardware stuff. And nope, this one is not relevant. What about this one? Not really. And some boring stuff as well down here. Some clickbait, the worst kind of ads. And some traveling stuff, because I've been looking at traveling recently, so that's also relevant. And some more electronic stuff. So I would say the ads are pretty good, but not 100% accurate. So this is just a video to prove a point that the other video is almost definitely a hoax, and you shouldn't be afraid of the Google browser always listening to you. In case there was that it is actually true, then I think it was most likely Cortana, which was listening down in the taskbar all the time. That is a much more likely scenario compared to the Google browser listening all the time, even when it's closed. Because if somebody found that particular code and you haven't granted Google access to doing that, then they would probably get into a lot more trouble. So that's why I don't think that they're actually listening. But if you have Cortana enabled, then it is most likely listening all the time for the activation word, and maybe also sending tracking data on how you talk to Microsoft headquarters, so they can improve the voice recognition, for example. So, thanks for watching, stay tuned and subscribe.